We're so excited to take this journey with you, and if you are brand new in real estate, or if you actually don't even know anything about real estate, or you're a seasoned investor, we're really excited to help dial you in and give you the 5 steps that you really need to step into that financial freedom through real estate. It is a powerful vehicle, and we're excited to share it with you.
Totally, and as you probably already know, or you probably wouldn't be in this course, real estate is not only such a powerful vehicle, but it's so proven to where people from all walks of life, anyone from anywhere, can literally plug in and reap great benefits for them, their families, their futures, to really experience that living life full time, right? That's what drew me to real estate years ago, even before we met. We've been married for 7 years now, and it's just been a total blessing for us to be able to have the time freedom and financial freedom that real estate provides. And so, but just to let you know, kind of taking you back to the beginning, so starting out, this was years before we met, actually. As you can see in this slide, this is the view from the beginning. So this is actually the apartment building that my brother and I were living in. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, $600 a month rent total. I was trying to figure out how to pay my half of the rent, the $300, on my portion plus utilities, and when I was starting out. And so I was working in the insurance business and on straight commission, but I really had a dream to find out a way to learn how to leverage real estate. I'd heard about people owning income producing properties and it providing financial freedom, and I really was just hungry to find someone to teach me how to do that. And so, but this is where actually, while living in this 2-bedroom apartment, I actually acquired my first investment property. The funny thing about it is that a lot of my friends, or some of my friends I should say, thought I was crazy. They were like, "What are you doing? Isn't that backwards? Like, you're buying an investment, a rental property, before you buy your own personal home." And I was like, well, in my mind, I thought it was amazing, because I was like, well, what's wrong with living for free, right? So the income being produced from this little rental property that I picked up, which we'll talk about in a minute, actually was providing, profit to where it was pretty much covering my side of the rent. So that's the powerful thing about real estate. And so once I kind of mentioned that to my friends in response, when they say, well, aren't you kind of doing it backwards? Shouldn't you buy your own home first before you start buying investment properties? And then I was like, well, what's wrong with having an income producing asset that's paying for my life, right? Paying my rent, my utilities, my bills. They're, wow, I never thought about that. And so that's a lot of us, right? We didn't think that way, because in school our whole lives, we were taught a different way of thinking, a different way of life. And Katie Marie always laughs when I say I have a bachelor's degree and master's degree, of which I use neither, but the reality is, like, it's because the path that I was looking for was something that I learned through real life, just professors of life, right? Professors of, building wealth through real estate and those different things that really accelerated me and catapulted me. And we'll talk about that here in a minute.
Yeah, and my background, I started off with just an insane passion for dance. I've always been entrepreneurial and very creative, and I actually became a professional dancer later on in my high school education, which was amazing, and then got into music and recording. And so I always wanted to have the freedom to pursue the passions that God had put in my heart, but I just didn't know how to create that financial freedom. And so I'd always been interested in real estate. And when David and I came together, it was just incredible, and I wanted to sit at his feet and learn everything. And now you can tell that we are just so passionate to share everything that we have with you. And it really is all about creativity. You really are only limited by your own creativity. In real estate, you can do anything and everything that you have a desire to do. It's really just blue ocean space. You just get creative.
Totally.